Plus, don't forget about league nights for ranked Pro-Am games and Club 2K for buckets and beats. That's it for me. I'll see you at the next event.
That's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. The week is starting. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a..."
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Now the starting group for Orlando. Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Fultz is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Actually out there with Seth Curry. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Maxey passes to Simmons. It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Ingram. And here's Wagner. Pass to Fultz. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Stolen by Carter. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. And Embiid with the block.
Fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Now, here's Curry. His last outing, 16 points for him. Simmons inside. Guarded by Fultz. Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Wagner missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Isaac with the steal. Fultz kicks to Suggs. Back to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Now, here's Wagner. Guarded by Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Great talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Ingram finds Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Simmons is so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 4. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons.
Now, here's Suggs. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Now, here's Wagner. Defense is right there. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
No good from Simmons. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Simmons finds Curry. Here's Maxey. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. Now, here's Wagner. D right on him. Here's Suggs. A three-pointer is right on target. Suggs has got 8 points.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Maxey. And it's Green in for Curry. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Robin Lopez is checked in for Wendell Carter. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Here's Simmons. The Magic getting the buck. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They double him with Drummond. Suggs passes to Lopez. And here is Suggs. Bamba trying to break free. Out to Anthony. Into the lane. Lopez.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Rejected by Ingram. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Outside, Simmons. And here's Green outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Gary Harris is checked in for the Magic.
Just solid really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now the pass to Okiki.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Bamba. He's guarded by Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Magic. From 15 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 7 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Harris inside. He's against Green. Anthony, the pass to Okiki. Offline with his 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here is Harris. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Anthony. The Magic again can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Simmons, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined. You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Korkmaz checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Anthony. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. Down low. Bamba kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Anthony up on top. Guarded by Curry. Anthony's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. He can't get that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
You know, coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
You've got Brandon Ingram. Seth Curry is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Green, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. The Magic trail by 13. Here he goes. Harris trying to get free. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Ingram. And Maxey subbed in for Green. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Curry with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he wasn't the intimidator.
Here's Harris. Passes to Okeke. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Maxey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
We all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Some changes for Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Green in for Curry. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mo Wagner. Wagner's checked in for Okeke. And it's Suggs in for Harris. Isaac. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Simmons. Good. Nice job down low. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Now, here's Fultz. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Simmons on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Magic. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. From 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac against Cousins. Tries again. Isaac passes to Carter. And the shot goes in.
Carter did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Here's Suggs after Ben Simmons' bucket. Back to Isaac. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Isaac's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Here's Simmons. Oh!
My goodness. And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Poked away to the wing on the left. Now, here's Wagner. Guarded by Green. No coverage that time. Suggs has got 11 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And Drummond throws it down.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
The Magic trail by 8. Fultz the pass to Carter. Now, here's Wagner. To the middle. He can't hit that time. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Maxey, no good on the triple.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Fultz. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Drummond. Here's Maxey. Good on the triple. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Cousins. George Niang comes in for Drummond. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Simmons. And Curry subbed in for Danny Green. Lopez, he's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Fultz. 1:52 left in the first half. 13 feet away. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
Isaac, that one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Isaac's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Curry gets the bucket.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
The Magic trail by 11. Inside, here's Suggs. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Precision pass with Curry. Also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Maxey passes to Niang. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Thibault gets to Embiid. Curry on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Good D by Lopez.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 2 block shots, and 3 assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
They're running the offense beautifully. This look at the good looks, the confidence.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Markelle Fultz out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward.
And you got to guard Fultz from this spot. I mean, when he has the space to fire from deep, he makes the defense pay.
Simmons passes to Ingram. And Embiid trying to break loose. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Suggs. Another shot. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
Even from distance now, Ingram is not afraid to pull the trigger. Just destroying the defense with his long ball.
And Carter now, top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Fultz. They swipe it.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
The Magic trail by 9. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit. You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
Outside, Simmons. To the paint. Embiid dishes to Curry. Here's Maxey. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 13 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the rejection by Embiid. The pass to Simmons. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. really good possession.
The Magic trail by 12. And talking about Fultz, that February 2019 trade sending him Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball, and that was a great sight to see.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6 in the quarter.
Great ball movement there.
The Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Get free t-shirts. Post to the Middle Lounge section.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Curry, and it's Green in for Maxey. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And it's Gary Harris in for Suggs. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And it's Wagner missing.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Green kicks to Ingram. And the 3 off target. The Magic trail by 18. Passes it to Fultz to end the run. They get the rebound. Off with the layup. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The 3, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Fultz against Drummond. Bamba wide open, and he fires. A fresh 14 for Orlando.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Anthony against Green. Green with the block. Now here's Ingram. 18 points for him. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Fultz the pass to Anthony, trying to end the drought, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
And some changes here for the 76ers. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for George Niang. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Magic making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. And the Magic shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Fultz against Green.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Korkmaz kicks to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. For three, Ingram. That shot off the mark. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Anthony. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 7. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Fultz. 15 points in the game. And that one drops for him. And it's 9 points for Cole Anthony.
Fultz knows it's his job to work the ball around and get his guys involved. He's a reliable and capable passer.
Ingram passes to Korkmaz.
2 minutes.
Ingram outside to the left wing. Clock at 4. It's up a 3. Okeke grabs the miss. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Well, Orlando shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Fultz, no good. The 76ers leading by 22. Pass to Korkmaz. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Here's Drummond. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They get it back. Pass to Korkmaz. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Anthony trying to get open as Lopez. A shot by Anthony, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound. And Cousins kicks to Ingram. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Back to Fultz. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Cousins comes over to help. The kick out to Lopez. Drops it in from 11 feet. Lopez has got his second bucket.
A legitimate threat to score from the mid-range. Lopez is skilled at cashing in from that area.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Maxey out there with Seth Curry, and it's Korkmaz in small forward. Wagner passes to Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
That one on Embiid.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul him.
Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. Marshall comes in for Curry, then for the Magic. Gary Harris, who's checked in for Suggs. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Anthony. Here's Maxey. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And it's good. 2 points.
Carter Williams really taking off towards the hoop when he sees the lane open. I mean, if the defense isn't going to get in front of him and stop his progress, he makes them pay.
Back to Korkmaz. It's stolen by Harris. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Carter-Williams with the bucket.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And here's Maxey over to the left wing. Back to Korkmaz. Misses the 3. The Magic trail by 21. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Good. He hits the jump shot. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Carter-Williams, the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
It's really hard to say enough about how good Carter-Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Wagner, the basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams.
And I like to see Carter-Williams swing the ball like that. I mean, a crafty guard with good size, he finds ways to get his teammates involved.
And the 76ers call time here. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Ben Simmons comes in for Reed. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Then for the Magic, Suggs comes in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Carter-Williams.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Isaac misses. The 76ers leading by 23. Simmons dishes to Marshall. Simmons against Isaac. Drummond trying to get himself free. The pass to Marshall. Curry on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Anthony finds Wagner. Second chance shot. They get it again. And it's Carter missing. The 76ers leading by 23. Inside, here's Simmons. No good that time. Isaac with some nice D. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Pass to Wagner. It's tipped. There's the dish to Suggs. 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Simmons, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Ingram, he's checked in for Marshall. And Maxey's subbed in for Korkmaz. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz, he's checked in for Suggs. The shot's good from Carter.
No stopping Wendell Carter there. Powers past the defender and gets it to go.
Fultz against Simmons. It's Ingram on the wing. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Ingram's got 26.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Anthony. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Back to Simmons. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Timeout called the 76ers. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Outside Curry. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. He dishes it to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Green with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Wagner. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingram. Embiid trying to break loose. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played. But if you
you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Carter Williams, the pass to Carter. Basket, good.
Wendell Carter Jr.
And Green puts up a deep three offline. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?